Brother Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
Why are you invoking a human god?
The Maker brought forth this world and every creature in it. He chose a human woman as his prophet and bride, but he loves all races. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Okay. Why would we want a human chantry in Orzammar, though?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
And that's true enough. Like, even though it's not like I believe in the Maker, but yeah, no one worships my ancestors. My ancestors were nothing at all.
You don't have to believe that. All of us are equal in the Maker's sight.
Presumptuous fool. Should I say that? I usually don't talk like that, but this is kind of very strange to me too, the idea that there's like going to be a chantry built in Orzammar. It just doesn't seem natural. You think you can show everyone the way? Presumptuous fool.
Andraste revealed the truth. The Maker took her up to live at his right hand and... No, never mind. It's clear you strayed too far to be brought back with a single conversation.
Quest completed. Oh, Brother Burkle was unable to start a chantry in Orzammar. It's kind of sad, but...
May the Maker guide your way.
Oh, I'm like wondering, should I really be so rude? But on the other hand, it's not like I believe into the Maker, so why would I be helping him do this? Like, this is the one specific thing, like, usually I always like to do all the quests, but after all, this just doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit for me, like at all, for me to try to start doing. Just wouldn't.
Orzammar welcomes you.
You don't really... No, you wouldn't welcome me at all, guard. You're fooling me. Oh, poor Brother Burkle. I do still feel bad for him. But guess this will at least be different. I usually always do that,
I do not
obviously.
even want to think from what manner of substance a cave-dwelling people would create their spirits.
As in, you mean the alcohol here? Fine. Sure. You can't imagine.
A brawl would be a pleasant diversion right about now.
Sorry, Shale. No brawls. There's Cora.
If you want to drink in here, Brand, you'd better have the coin. I'll know if it was stolen.
Thanks. Is that how you treat a Grey Warden, eh?
So that explains the steel you're wearing. I was about to call a guard. I suppose you're the one from the Proving. Well, welcome to Tapsters, and hope we can serve you.
Yay, at least it's changed the freaking tone a little bit. Everyone's so rude. So, just tell me about the city. How has things been going around here?
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
Yeah, that's all. Thanks. But what? Surely I know, but I guess I might as well ask what's a separate.
It's the Bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. Maybe no one cares in Dust Town, but the Shapers keep all of Orzammar's records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
Yeah, like I probably have heard that place, but it might be that I haven't really put it into my mind, considering it's not like we hear much of that sort of thing in there for sure, Whis. So where can I find the Shaper of Memories exactly?
He'd be in the Diamond Quarter. Pardon, the Nobles District. Upstairs from here, however you call it.
That's all, thanks.
A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
Thanks.
I'll miss old King Endrin. He was a good man.
So, anyone else around here? There's Nevin. I don't hear you singing.
In dwarven baboragas vi in vagabellnathag. And in the Rusha Saradorva hatin wimedwal. Nasunkalanovrug and Premalanovum. Arhandeka paragan veram de shir oram de sing. And Tinavreka and Sordans nedek varag skor helvaring. Parstaktis a parva gorda jebindar dek kavir rading. Gorda shebna gorham raksa paragan veram gatring.
I'm sure you will be a paragon of drinking. I'm certain of that. But it sounded quite like a drinking song indeed. Hello, Nevin.
Didn't know Cora was letting in brands.
I'm a Grey Warden.
Ah, you're the one that started all the trouble in the Provings. I'm Naveen. I'm with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Brand or no, anyone who hunts Darkspawn is all right with me. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the Deep Roads when that one came by. What was his name? Duncan, something like that.
Duncan. You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the Deep Roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
You work for Phelan then?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Who's your unit fighting now?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
That's certainly true. I never been in the Deep Roads. Maybe I should be going and visiting there.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world.
That is
Go
something
die
I
in
know.
the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Why's that? What are you looking for?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of Branka, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who else in the Deep Roads? We read about Branka too, so it seems a bit silly of me to ask that. But who else?
Lord Haramon's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Branka. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
I do wonder why you have these sort of very silver clothes when otherwise your armor is so red or bronze-like. It really doesn't fit very well. You really should have bronze gloves too. That will look a lot better. I should be saying better this question because we read already who Branka was, but what do you exactly know about this Branka that you all would be searching for?
You don't know Branka? Guess not everyone's as impressed with her as she'd like to think. Branka was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the Deep Roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Oh, well, thank you for the drink too. Let's see, who else is there for us to talk to?
They're everywhere! I can't take it!
Nervous adventurer, poor nervous adventurer.
Get away! You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends!
I guess you've been fighting against Darkspawns. Is this Darkspawn corruption or just madness?
This thing's older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my arse. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Okay. Unbound. 3 weather patches with 3 versions of the same incomplete story. Excerpt. And when his kingdom fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age. The beast, the unbound, dormant until one of the true spirit claims his throne. So must hunt the hero of his people. The principal who would search for ancient evil. This is how they can make a real difference. Scribbled in the corner in a shaky hand, 3 pages, 3 pages, same story, updated. Same as the Tavern Zone, but older. Signature torn on purpose, but compare and get Wilhelm Madon. All from him? How? All of those 3 stories that are from different ages are from the same writer?
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Lord Helmi. Helmi is like a pearl in Finnish, actually, so it's kind of always like Helmi.
Lord Denik Helmi, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. So I'm curious. You've been living on the surface, right? Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having abolished caste?
Things are hardly equal on the surface too, to be honest. Like, we've met... The dwarves are in Denarium just kept in one place. Not dwarves. Freaking elves. Elves are in Denarium kept in one place. I haven't seen exactly how they are being treated in there, but they clearly seem to be more servants than anything else. And it's not like one just has to have, but at least with a caste or having this sort of a branded mark, it makes you like something that you can never try to even escape when there's a possibility of becoming something else, something more than just that. But things are still hardly equal on the surface.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
This would be weird to ask. So you get to vote on the next king then?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Yeah, I can understand that. Do you know anything about this Carta?
The Assembly passed laws prohibiting the casteless from holding any job a legitimate citizen can do. Of course they turn to crime. What else can they do?
Indeed. That's true. Why can't I say anything else? But that is absolutely true. What else could I have done than just do crime other than beg? Because I couldn't do a damn thing.
As you wish. I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar?
So, what do you think of the candidates for king?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that. And subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Feels so stupid to ask. But I'm kind of interested to say what he would say to me. So, what's your view on how the caste system works? I know, from my point of view, how it works, but what is your point of view?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Indeed. I should get going then.
As you wish.
Thank you for nonetheless telling about this. And to be honest, considering everything we've been hearing, like if I talk about what I usually choose, I usually always choose that the not failing because, well, considering the fact that he would have killed his brothers and so on, because I know that fact. But as a castlet, it does seem like it would be a lot better choice for me to choose Balin. If he actually would treat me more like a equal, normal person, rather than just because I have this goddamn mark, just like always as a castless. You're just castless, nothing else, nothing more. Never, you can never change. Let's go visiting our old happy regions shortly. I'm already on this side anyways. For some reason I always end up going left in there first.
This is where the poor people live.
Yes, like me. This is my home. Aren't you happy to come and visit my home, Alistair? This is where I used to live. I wonder where my sister will be. How is he? I'm sorry, Pretren. Because you are sort of my Pretren, but...
We'll get plenty for their skin, won't you?
Put this on there. Alistair, could you already do the taunt? You did already the taunt. Good.
I think.
Do this.
Kill it.
I really have no idea how I should exactly be fighting with you, but... You go and deal with that guy. To the very end.
Very well.
Yeah, you guys can try to kill this guy first. Goddamn guy just escaping from me all the time. I'm kind of happy that you changed your plan of moving a little bit, after all. Well, they were the ones that attacked me. I understand why they attacked me, but considering indeed they are castlets just like I used to be. So, it's not like they have a lot in life. My old home. Rokek.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
No. I am Ruska, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
What would you be talking about? I'd have to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
$20 sovereign. That does sound a lot more than I would think that should be, but Like, sure, smuggling is illegal, but like it has been said, what else can castless do? And at least if they can get some more money with this way, then they will need to be stealing less. So I guess I will be accepting this. So 50 is a bit much when you've got no options. 40.
You haggle like a merchant born. Deal. Here's the lyrium, then. You, probably don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
Sure. Lost 40 gold. I did pay a lot for it, though. I wonder, where is it in here? But that is actually, I thought first that it was 40 silver or overall silver, but yeah, gold. I did spend a lot on that. Lots. I do kind of wonder, like, where it even is exactly. Is it just this lyrium dust? Not certain, really. Those are all the different stuff. Yeah, there's the smuggled lyrium. A carefully wrapped package of refined lyrium. It seems to emit a strange low hum. But I think that's fine. Considering I used to be a castless too, so I'm a little bit more like okay doing this. I usually probably never have done this, but in this case I think it's okay.
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me, I swear.
I know. I was just thinking that if you want something, I could maybe give you something.
Spare coin.
I could if you would take it, but you don't.
Yes.
Tuaren propriety. Another one in here. I guess it's the last one. Sure. I guess I'll read that. So, your efforts have been exemplary, but these self-proclaimed cartels must defer to the assembly and restore order. Exclusion from caste and society is no excuse. Perhaps success that it would be a simple matter to march on the quarter, or simpler still to withdraw infrastructure support. A tunnel breach would be most unfortunate, but current policy direction forfeits any deal that would legitimize cartel operations. Downward pressure on certain elements of our society has proven useful in shoring up the economy with an excess of affordable labor. It also encourages enlistment in the Legion of the Dead, the one accepted path to partial redemption and a vital force on our weakening front lines. This model suffers when criminals create their own hierarchies with alternative methods of societal advancement. Every stone has a face that can't be carved. A site must be earthward. We need the so-called dust down, but it would be inadvisable to include that in your negotiations. We have the utmost faith in you, Capt. The rest is obscured by bloodstains from a confidential assembly directive regarding proliferation of cartels. Sounds great. Idled forth.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
You just have to hold on real tight with your feet.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Yeah, I have to go now. It's a shame that I can't dance more.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Thanks. I will try not to fall from here.
So hungry.
Hello, Nadezda.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
Nadezda? Is that you?
Well, I'll be a drunken nug. You're Rika's little sister, aren't you? You used to work for Barat before you jaunted off to be a Grey Warden. What in the dust are you doing here?
Didn't you used to run for Barat too?
Aye, I did some soldiering for Barat. Until some new commissioned guardsmen decided to teach some brands a lesson. Broke both my knees, then made me kneel in dung for an hour until I passed out from the pain. Never mended right. Barat tossed me on the street since I had no more use. pretty much how my mom told me I'd end up.
That's sad. Is Leska still living here?
Oh, sure. You'll see him
Leski.
around. Not like when you two were cracking skulls together, though. You had the whole neighborhood terrified.
I guess we did. I'm sorry. I heard the guard has expanded since I left. We did hear a little bit about some problems with it. Not that much, but...
Jarvi has been real shrewd. Some of the men thought Barat made a bad choice in her, but they're all feeding the lava. She killed a few of Barat's relatives topside, got them in line, and the goods have been fast and steady since.
Thanks for the help.
You, look like you've done well. You sure you can't spare a little more? There, but for the grace of the ancestors, you know.
There's no saying that. I just happen to be lucky, I'd say that. I'll give you 10 silver. Take care of yourself.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Not dead stuff.
Just can't get enough, huh? You got a free ride out of here, Duster. Why do you keep coming back?
Just wanted to check out the old neighborhood overall.
Well, here it is. Hasn't changed a bit.
Okay, thanks for the help, okay.
You, look like you've done well. You sure you can't spare a little more? There, but for the grace of the ancestors, you know.
Well, you are sort of an old friend. Sure, get another
I'll think
10.
of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Have another freaking 10 silver. Okay, that's enough for you, though.
You got a crust of bread to spare?
Suspicious door.
Spare a bit for the needy?
This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in a fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. Look through the slot. You see nothing but blackness. Well,
Please. It's not for me, it's for my child.
hello, Serlinda.
Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Your face isn't marked. What caste are you? Why are you here?
I am nothing. My family has disowned me. I'm no longer welcome in any mining caste hall. Unless... But no! I can't bear to even think of it!
What's wrong?
My name is Erlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone. And it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
Well, is your son a bastard? Like, that would be the most logical, like, if she's here now and she has a son, that's the most logical conclusion.
I've heard that word. It's a human term, right? For a child with no father? Well, my son has a father, for all the good it's done him. He was casteless, and I think... No, I know he was just trying to father a higher caste child so he could petition for status. But our child was a son, casteless like his father. My parents disowned me and stripped my caste from me. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
That is horrible, but like it was said, that because the father is casteless, then the son will be casteless too. If it would have been a daughter, it could have been okay. Isn't there any other solution?
Yes. I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways?
I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, what kind of life will he have? Spare him that pain. That's not a good idea. Not at all.
Maybe it would be better to spare him that. Let him join the ancestors. I could go home.
There's other options.
I have to be alone now.
that's...
Excuse me.
I wish that that wasn't like immediately just what was the resolution. I can't live with that because it's not like I wanted to say that, hey, you should be killing him, but like that this isn't the right way to do things, just in general. Fine, I'll load them because I definitely I can't do that choice because it's like, no, I wouldn't, like, I'm a castless, but had I already done, you guys? If I had...
Who are you?
Okay,
You don't look
I
like
hadn't,
any
so I'll
guardsman
skip
I
this
ever saw,
part and
and that's not much
see
of a
you
uniform.
afterwards.
Ways?
Okay, back. But yeah, like I said, otherwise, but I wouldn't want her to just go and kill him, so I will try to reason with your family. That's something I would rather do than this, because it's not like I want the innocent child who is a like boy who just happened to again be just born into this castless just mark just like I. It's not like it's his fault in any way. So maybe I could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
Don't look a gift warden in the mouth. But yeah, I was hoping that that would allow the position, would allow me some other options, because it just kind of sucks that that's just, oh, you should kill him. Because it's not like, okay, it doesn't mean that she should be just making herself castless and just accepting this sort of a life. It doesn't have to mean just that, okay, well, you should spare him by just killing him. At least to me, like, sure, sparing him can mean that, but sparing him should be able to also mean other options that maybe we could have then be able to say, but oh well, whatever. I know what it's like to grow up castless.
Truly? And look at the finery you wear. Maybe there is hope for my boy after all. Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I'll try my best. But, yeah. But I did everything else. I gave again the 20 silvers to Nadezhda there and everything.
No one, don't look at me.
Okay, fine, I won't be looking at you. That's my home. Slum's house.
You looking for some excitement, honey?
No.
You came to the right place.
Definitely no. No excitement that you would offer me. Home. Home sweet home.
Going.
Maybe at least. I don't know, of course, if this is for sure my home or anything, but... Yeah, is someone going to level up? I don't remember anymore. It's been such a long time, but possibly. Well, to be honest, it's not like I wanna be ever taking Arcane Warrior or Blood Mage for you, so you might as well take Spirit Healer, so +2 magic, minor combat health regeneration apparently as well. Not all entities are mean. Let's get you some more willpower as in magic points. Group heal could be nice to get, but do I want to get something else first? Maybe. Yeah, sure. Let's take Chain Lightning. That's a nice one. That's a nice one, especially when we have had quite a lot of lightning damage bonuses too. Oh, sure. Sure thing. So, let's try to help our minor woman for a certainty. I probably will try to see about getting all sort of quests done here in the town first, slash even travel back to the outside world probably first before actually going into the deep roads, but we'll see. I'm not exactly 100% certain yet. I do kind of feel bad about the Chantry thing, but it's not like I was in any way into Chantry. I've heard so much about Chantry in the top side. I don't care about it. Oh, yeah, maybe I should visit the freaking bar. I was talking about visiting there to see about, seeing about that father of hers. Maybe it was here. At least I hope it was here. If it wasn't here, then can't be helped, but maybe. I can at least check. Ordell. Nevin. Maybe Ordell?
I don't share drinks with castless.
I know. And I don't share them with boars. So, are you Ordell?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
I met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
Well, you do notice that if you don't take Serlin back, she will die. And the child will die too. It's not like she has any idea how to survive as a castless.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Could you really pretend your child never existed?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
So you couldn't actually have any, well, I guess, bad feelings after all. Even though you still wouldn't want the son, but... Yes, you just gotta accept it. He does already exist, and it's not like she would be very happy having to just leave him behind. But yeah, like, this isn't the life that I would definitely want the son having to go through. No, like, that's obviously not what I was going for. This isn't the life that he would have to live through. This wouldn't be good. But it doesn't mean... It's just annoying because it feels like, there's choice an option, that's a good one. But then it just immediately leads to, oh yeah, that's a great option. Exactly what I wanted.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Oh, what did you want me to do? Oh, sorry, I haven't. Your father wants you both to come home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Well, that's a little bit much maybe, but thank you. Nonetheless, it's not like she would have any idea how to survive here. Just begging all the time wouldn't be a great result. Wouldn't be the best of results for her. Sure, some live like that, but it's a lot of criminality that really does better. Alright, so one quest completed over here. Woohoo! Have been one castless family. To be continued with Kidarusha next time in Dragon Age.